everybody? Joe Simmons here, back with another video for Money Mentality. And in this video, I want to talk about branding in the sense of the power of having a brand identity. What is your brand identity? What do you stand for? It's just like what the adage says. If you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything. Once again, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything. I think the thing is that a lot of us try to hedge when it comes to building a brand. I think that's another reason why we want to do so many things instead of just building one brand first. You can always rebrand and build multiple brands after that, but you need to find the one, what we call an anchor brand. You need to find the one brand or the one area that you really want to hang your hat on and become master at that or become legendary. So, if you want to be a doctor, be a doctor and brand yourself as a doctor. Not only that, brand yourself as an excellent doctor. On top of that, if you want to be an actor, brand yourself as an actor. If you want to be a movie producer, brand yourself as a movie producer. If you want to be a sports athlete, brand yourself as a sports athlete. But the thing about it is that a lot of us have an identity crisis when it comes to branding. We want to try to do too many things. We want to try to build too many brands at one time. I love what Tyler Perry talked about in the sense that, when it comes to, putting seed in the ground, you got to put enough time, effort, energy, and water and soil into one seed. If you spread your seeds out too far, then you won't have enough water for all of the other seeds to germinate. And then you're going to be wondering why stuff is not growing. It's because you need to pick one thing that you want to become world-class at and build a brand around that. I know you see a lot of people online and they're doing multiple things. You're like, Joe, this sounds like an oxymoron. You saying that I should build one thing. They're saying I should have multiple things. This is a reason why a lot of people wanted to be. This is a bonus. The reason why a lot of people, when it comes to multiple streams of income, and they can't get to that multiple streams of income the way they want it to be, is because they haven't built an anchor brand first. They're too busy out trying to do all of this stuff, not laying the groundwork right. Then they want to know why it don't work. It's the same thing. Like if you was a builder and you have 20 houses you need to build in a specific complex, right? But you don't cement the foundation on the first house first before you go build the other 19. So what you do is you build the foundation on the first house, but that's not adequate. And then you go build the other 19 in sequential order. So what winds up happening is you done potentially tried to build 20 houses and they all got a weak foundation. What happened? Let's say, 2 weeks later or 2 months later, you have a tropical storm with lightning and everything. All 20 houses come down. But it was because you didn't anchor that one house down first. You didn't make sure that one house was anchored down first. Once you got that one down, then you could have built the other 19. That's what a lot of you guys are doing out there. Not building an anchor brand. Or like I mentioned in the previous video, you're trying to do too much, too fast. But this comes down to patience. But it's also come down to we trying to hedge. We want to minimize risk. You don't want to go through the pain, the suffering. You don't want to go through the bad times of that one specific career because you're like, okay, well, when this is down, something else is up, so I could jump to that. But what you don't understand is that what goes up must come down. Every market, every career has its ups and its downs. But you have to be willing to, do the work in the good times and in the bad times. You can't just, get on the train, halfway to your journey and say, well, I don't like this rough part. Let me get off the train. Now, you could get off the train, but then what happens? You're going to go chase something else. That train may be going, but when that train slows down, now you're going to want to jump on another train. And before you know it, you just train hopping. And you're not really getting the way you should be. So that's what I'm saying. Like, build an identity, build a brand. Endure the pain, endure the suffering. You can do it. You have greatness in you, but in order for you to be great, you got to build a brand first. You can't be great without building a brand. Like I said, all of the greats that you can think of, they all built a brand first. They know who they are. They're authentic to themselves. And that's the thing too. You have to be authentic to yourself. You can't be trying to do what everybody else is doing. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Like me, I'm an author. I like writing books. So that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna really take this, becoming an author more seriously. That's gonna be my identity. I'm gonna be an author that write business books, that write inspiration books, that wants to change the world. That's what I'm gonna be focused on. Is being honest with myself and being real with myself and being authentic and writing books. That's what gives me joy. That's what I love. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my identity. I'm not going to try to be a real estate investor the next week. I'm not going to try to do stocks, the next week. I'm not going to try to become a sports athlete the next week. My identity is I love stories. I love business. And I love writing. And that's my identity. That's what I'm planning on building. So my question to you is, what is your identity? What brand do you want to build? And that's authentic to you. Not what your partner thinks, not what your mom thinks, not what your brother thinks, not what society thinks. But what do you want? What brand do you want to build? You can start today, right now. After you finish watching this video, you can start today and building the brand that you want to build. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got value out of this video. Please leave your thoughts, comments, concerns, suggestions in the bottom. And I look forward to seeing another video. Simmons out.